Welcome to this educational video on AI and automation in warfare. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore how artificial intelligence is transforming modern conflict, from battlefield decisions to global power dynamics. We'll start with a historical look at early automation and recent AI use in wars like Ukraine and Gaza. Then we'll move into current applications, economic incentives, ethical concerns, legal frameworks, and future scenarios. Warfare and technology evolved together. In the 1980s, the US Navy introduced the Phalanx CIWS, an automated turret that could identify and destroy incoming missiles without human control. Then, in the 1990s, Israel's Harpy drone introduced a fire and forget mode. It loitered above battlefields and autonomously attacked radar emitters. But the real shift came after 2020. In Libya, a cargo troop drone reportedly attacked retreating troops without direct human oversight. The first known case of a lethal autonomous weapon system being used in real combat. Then, in Nagorno-Karabakh, Azerbaijan deployed loitering munitions like the Israel-made Arop to autonomously destroy Armenian defenses, demonstrating that how even mid-sized powers could win with drone supremacy. Then, in Gaza, the IDF deployed AI-assisted target generation systems like the Gospel and Lavender. This system used machine learning to scan databases and surveillance feeds to identify strike candidates at scale, raising both strategic capability and ethical alarms. Finally, in the Russia-Ukraine war, AI-enhanced drones, battlefield intelligence systems, and predictive analytics have become routine. Ukraine has even deployed autonomous drones that can identify and engage Russian positions without operator input. These examples show that AI has moved beyond labs and simulations. It's a live factor on today's battlefields. Even pop culture saw this coming. In the 1983 film War Games, a military AI nearly launches nuclear missiles after mistaking a simulation for reality. A chilling preview of what can happen when humans are removed from the decision loop. Today, AI is no longer experimental in warfare. It's operational. While full battlefield autonomy is still rare, AI is deeply embedded in many aspects of military operations. Most systems currently assist humans, but some now act with limited or even full autonomy in specific contexts. Let's start with intelligence and surveillance. AI is used to analyze overwhelming amounts of data, satellite images, drone feeds, intercepted signals, faster than human analysts could. For example, the US military's Project Maven uses AI to identify targets in drone footage. Ukraine uses Palantir's Meta constellation to fuse satellite imagery and battlefield data in real time, improving situational awareness. In combat, loitering drones use onboard vision and navigation systems to autonomously track and destroy targets. Systems like Israel Gospel and Levander, that we've quoted before, further automate decision-making by scanning databases and recommending strike targets. In logistics, AI helps predict supply shortages and equipment failures before they happen, key for maintaining operations under pressure. And in cyber warfare, AI systems defend networks by detecting and responding to threats at machine speed. AI today isn't replacing humans entirely, but is reshaping how wars are fought, coordinated, and sustained. The rise of AI in warfare isn't just a technological shift, it's also an economic one. Behind every algorithm is a growing industry of developers, contractors, and defense startups. As military needs evolve, so does the market driving innovation. The economics of warfare are being reshaped by AI. Firstly, in 2023, US military AI contracts surged to over $550 million US, and some forecasts estimate billions more in long-term obligations. Then, private defense tech firms like Palantir and Helsing are redefining procurement by bringing Silicon Valley speed and scale into national defense. Also, AI's low entry cost contributes to proliferation. In Ukraine, cheap commercial drones retrofitted with AI navigation or facial recognitions have destroyed tanks at a fraction of traditional costs. But the potential for rogue states or terrorist groups to deploy AI-driven weapons is real and growing. Military budgets also are increasingly allocating funds not to hardware but to algorithms. AI is not just a tool, it's a strategic asset that reshapes force projection, procurement, and military-industrial competition. The arms race is no longer about missiles and submarines. It's about code, data, and computers. AI transforms how wars are fought and funded. It also challenges how we think about morality in conflict. When decisions once made by soldiers shift to machines, we have to ask, what are the moral limits of automation in war? The ethical debate over military AI echoes ancient warnings, like the golem myth from Jewish folklore. A creature once made to serve its maker, the golem became dangerous once it acted without understanding. Like AI, it followed instructions without wisdom. As AI takes on more battlefield responsibilities, ethical questions become unavoidable. Can machines be trusted with decisions over life and death? What happens when speed and automation overtake judgment and accountability? Who's responsible if an autonomous system kills civilians? Unlike human soldiers, machines lack moral agency and context awareness. In Libya, the cargo crew acted autonomously, highlighting the accountability vacuum. In Gaza, AI-assisted systems selected hundreds of targets daily. While humans ultimately authorized the strikes, many decisions were made based on patterns rather than human intelligence. Critics argue this dehumanizes warfare and undermines principles like proportionality and distinction. Furthermore, AI systems can make mistakes based on flawed data, algorithmic bias, or adversarial manipulation. When a machine misidentifies a school bus as a military target, who answers for it? Ethics demands that human control must remain central, especially for decisions involving life and death.
Regulation has lagged behind AI's military adoption. The ICRC has called for new laws that ban autonomous weapons targeting humans and mandate meaningful human control. The United Nations Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons has debated AI arms control since 2014, but no treaty has emerged yet. And some countries oppose binding limits. They argue that existing laws suffice. But we see from real battlefield cases that in, for example, Libya and Gaza, that it suggests the current legal framework to be inadequate. Meanwhile, NATO adopted 6 principles for responsible AI in defense. These are lawfulness, reliability, accountability, explainability, bias mitigation, and governability. So these are useful but has yet not been enforced. So when we have dozens of countries developing AI weapons, global coordination is important, and without it we risk a world where little algorithms operate with no consensus on legality, ethics, or limits. The future of military AI involves both evolution and revolution. Swarms of autonomous drones are being tested, capable of self-organizing to overwhelm defenses. The DARPA and other defense agencies envision drone flocks acting like robots' wolf packs. Human-machine teaming is also on the rise. AI co-pilots, robotic scouts, and battlefield assistants will augment, not replace, soldiers in the future. These systems will reduce risk, extend reach, and compress decision cycles. However, experts warn of destabilization. As AI systems become faster and more autonomous, the risk of accidental escalation or miscalculated strikes will grow. AI that misinterprets sensor data could trigger retaliation before a human can intervene and look at the situation. The future of AI in warfare isn't just technical, it's strategic, political, and deeply human. To prevent misuse and promote accountability, several concrete steps should be taken, we think. First, states should agree on an international ban on fully autonomous weapons that can target humans without a human oversight. And this aligns with the ICRC recommendations and aligns with the humanitarian law principles. Second, I think militaries should require full auditability of AI systems to ensure that every decision made by an AI tool can be traced and reviewed. AI systems should also be designed with kill switch capabilities and operate under strict rules of engagement. Third, ethical AI development must become standard defense policy. This includes testing for bias, ensuring explainability, and applying fail-safes in high-risk scenarios. Finally, cooperation is essential. The United Nations and regional alliances like NATO, EU, or the African Union must establish baseline governance frameworks for the military use of AI. We think these should include promote transparency, accountability, and information sharing on failures and near misses. Regulating military AI is not just about law. We think it's also about shaping a future where technology strengthens rather than undermines global security. AI is transforming how wars are fought, both from who makes the decisions to how the targets are selected and how fast battles will unfold. It offers both speed, precision, and cost efficiency, but also ambiguity, risk, and ethical complexity. As with nuclear weapons before it, AI's military potential demands rigorous scrutiny. The world must decide now whether AI in warfare will be guided by inspection norms and human values, or if it should just be left to evolve unchecked. So we think these answers will define not just future wars, but the future of warfare itself.
Thank you for watching, and here's a list of all the references and articles used to make this video.